In the land of Bethlehem, a severe famine gripped the fields, forcing a man named Elimelech, his wife Naomi, and their two sons, Mahlon and Chilion, to seek refuge in the neighboring country of Moab. They hoped for a temporary stay, but Moab would become their home for a decade. In that time, the sons took Moabite wives, Orpah and the loyal Ruth, but their fragile peace was shattered by tragedy. First, Elimelech died, leaving Naomi a widow in a foreign land. Then, a decade later, both Mahlon and Chilion also passed away, leaving Naomi, Orpah, and Ruth as three widows, adrift and without inheritance. Hearing that the famine in her homeland had ended, a heart-stricken Naomi decided to return to Judah. She urged her daughters-in-law to go back to their own families, where they might find new husbands and security. With tearful goodbyes, Orpah agreed and turned back. But Ruth clung to Naomi, speaking the timeless words of devotion. "Do not urge me to leave you or to return from following you. For where you go, I will go, and where you lodge, I will lodge. Your people shall be my people, and your God my God." Together, the two women, one old and embittered, the other young and steadfast, made the long journey to Bethlehem. Their arrival stirred the town. "Is this Naomi?" the people asked. But she replied, "Do not call me Naomi. Call me Mara, for the Almighty has dealt very bitterly with me. I went away full, and the Lord has brought me back empty." Her heart was heavy with loss, but a new chapter was about to begin with the start of the barley harvest. Following Naomi's guidance, Ruth went to glean in the fields to provide for them. By a turn of providence, she found herself in a field belonging to Boaz, a wealthy and respected relative of Naomi's late husband. Boaz noticed Ruth's diligence and character. He learned of her loyalty to Naomi and commanded his workers to protect her, even leaving extra grain for her to gather. When Ruth returned to Naomi with an abundance of barley, Naomi saw the hand of God at work. A glimmer of hope returned to her heart. She recognized Boaz as a kinsman redeemer, one who had the right to marry Ruth and restore their family's heritage. She carefully instructed Ruth on how to approach Boaz at the threshing floor, a bold and traditional plea for protection and marriage. Impressed by Ruth's virtue and loyalty to her family, Boaz promised to help. However, there was another kinsman with a closer claim. With integrity, Boaz went to the city gate and presented the choice to this man, who ultimately relinquished his right. Before the town elders, Boaz declared he would take Ruth as his wife, redeeming the land of Elimelech and preserving his family name. Their marriage was a cause for celebration, and soon their joy was multiplied with the birth of a son, whom they named Obed. The women of Bethlehem surrounded Naomi, praising the Lord who had not left her without a redeemer. Her life, once marked by emptiness and bitterness, was now full. Cradling her grandson, the boy who would become the grandfather of King David, Naomi's journey came full circle, a testament to faith, loyalty, and God's ultimate restoration.